Hello and welcome everyone to day one of our 4-day yogic breath challenge. So excited to be here with you and to be sharing some insights from the yogic perspective about breath. So today we're going to look at one of the most underrated aspects of breath, which is the exhalation. My teacher in India used to say, be grateful for the inhale, be grateful for the exhale, be grateful for the space in between the breaths. And he used to say even more grateful for the space in between the breaths. But today we're going to be even more grateful for this beautiful thing called the exhalation, making sure that we actually get a full exhalation. From the yogic breath perspective, breath starts at the base of the spine. Breath starts at the coccyx. We learn this several places in our deeper coursework, but the Irda and the Pingala are the energetic centers that are moving when the breath is moving. The Irda starting at the very base of the spine, the coccyx center, ending up, of course, at the spiritual eye. But I mention this because many people kind of exhale, and it's like there's still a quarter of the exhalation left. They've kind of haven't gone all the way down. So before we start anything more in terms of practice, just understanding what is a deep exhalation and how profoundly beneficial that can be in terms of detoxifying, in terms of just getting a nice full deep breath, would be the place to start. So let's start today sitting upright, nice long deep inhale with Ujjayi, if you know Ujjayi. Get all the way to the top, then exhale, slow, long, deep Ujjayi. Now make it as slow as you can, longer, longer, longer. Feel it go all the way down to the base of your spine. Pause for a moment, then let the breath come back in. There's such a profound beauty in one full, simple exhale. Can change the way that we feel. Let's look at the exhale a slightly different way. So we'll do a double breath in through the nose and then a double breath out. So really full deep breath and then throw it all the way out. Feel like you're throwing it out down to the base. Engage the abdominal muscles all the way down. Then relax. So let's just take a few deep Ujjayi breaths focused on the exhale, and then we'll move on to some other techniques, remembering that emphasis on the exhale is emphasis on relaxation, on letting go, on detoxification. Many of these breaths that we're looking at today work powerfully for helping with things like anxiety, just centering, relaxing, calming breaths focused more on the exhalation. So let's start a few rounds of Ujjayi breath, focusing on the exhale. Inhaling all the way full, exhale. Stay with the sound, the ocean sound, nice and even all the way through the breath. Really get all the way down into the lower abdominal area. Feel as if you're breathing into the base, and then inhale. And again, exhaling, slow, thorough, all the way down. Feel the beautiful detoxifying effect and land all the way down at the base of the spine. Inhaling again. All the way to full, then one last exhalation. Getting it all the way out. Relaxing the abdomen, relaxing the breath. And we're going to do the exact same breath, which is called sometimes a 2-to-1 breath, twice the length of the exhalation as inhalation, or sometimes called simple breathing. And we're going to try to do it without any sound at all. We're going to just move through the breath, very simple, no sound, staying with the flow, and roughly twice the length of exhalation as inhalation. So sitting up tall again. Nice, long, slow, deep inhale, no sound. Just moving smooth through the breath, and then exhaling. Slow as you can. Nice, steady movement of the breath all the way down to the base of the spine. Turning it around, inhaling. No sound, nice and smooth. And exhaling. Turning it around, inhaling. Nice and smooth and slow, exhaling. Now close your eyes, relax more deeply into it, inhaling, and just move as slow as your breath pace can go. Move at your own breath's pace, but it should be very slow, very even, as slow as you can. Feeling your way all the way through the inhalation, feeling your way all the way out through the exhalation. Making the exhale roughly twice as long. Doesn't have to be exact, it's just a feeling. Getting into the full, juicy feeling of every exhalation. And we're going to stay with this 2-to-1 breathing for at least 5 minutes. So find yourself comfortable, relaxed, flowing with the breath. Let the breath be smooth and soft and even all the way through, both on the inhalation and on the exhalation. Breath is smooth as silk, just feeling like it's going all the way from the base of the spine up to the spiritual eye, all the way from the spiritual eye down to the base of the spine, at this nice, smooth, even flow. And if you lose the sense of the natural flow, you can also concentrate on the movement of the body. Feel the muscles of the abdomen. Feel the muscles, the intercostal muscles, the ribs, spreading and opening and then again closing like wings on a bird. Feeling like everything is moving in concert with this extremely slow movement of the breath. And this absolutely full, complete, and beautiful exhalation. Stay in the present moment with the flow of the breath, letting the breath be effortless and silent. Two to one breathing has beautiful, profound benefits for our health. The yogi who popularized it said, if you practice enough, it will make your skin as smooth as silk. By the beautiful detoxifying properties of the exhale, long, slow, and deep. Two to one breathing is also a beautiful practice for the concentration because it's so subtle. You just stay with each little thread of the breath, subtle movement, trying to keep the movement of the breath even all the way through, and really working that there's no sound in the breath. Breath has profound influence on the state of the nervous system. Just feeling how deeply harmonizing and centering this breath is. You can start to feel like every breath is taking you more into your inner world. Feeling like you're going deeper and deeper inside on a pilgrimage. What will you discover as you move in with the help of the exhalation? And the next time that you do a full inhalation, pause just for a moment at the top of the breath before exhaling. Maybe 2 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, maybe 10. And then get back into the flow of the breath. And then a few rounds that way. That's just centering us more up at the end of the spiritual eye, taking us more on this inner journey as we move through the breath. Still keeping the breath nice and slow and even with no sound. Still feeling the breath so smooth and even all the way through the inhale, all the way through the exhale. And on your next exhale, fully let go of everything. Breathe all the way down to the end of the exhale and then let your breath come back to normal. Feel the beautiful expansiveness created by simple breathing techniques and rest in that expansion. You can center in the heart energetically if you prefer that to the spiritual eye. But just rest back into your calmness, into your presence, into the natural joy of your heart. And when you're ready, just bringing your hands to the heart, taking a moment to bow your head to your heart in gratitude. Feeling the natural gratitude and love of the heart and letting that just build up inside like a feeling from the depth of inside of your being, the love, the presence. And then imagining somebody that you know that is in need of love or support, consciously sending that love to that person. Sharing from the depth of your love, the depth of your practice, your love, your joy with the broader world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And make sure to join us again for day 2. Day 2, we're going to look at much more into retentions, but we're also going to add one new technique that's a very special one. It's a surprise. It's not even in the advertisements, but we just cannot help but share with you with so much love and so much joy on the great adventure of breath. So look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for being here with us. Namaste.